Reap Moon's greetings. Oh yeah, Zoe technically is in this world, but she got taken away by the Resistance, so she's gonna be around when Alvani is gone, by the sounds of it. Alright, welcome back to another Dreamfall chapters. Last time we left off, we were going to save Bip and possibly find out what's going on in these quote-unquote re-education camps. Alright guys, we're back, and there is the mighty gate that I left you with last time. But what resides on the other side of the gate? I mean, is it just the airship, or do we have to sneak in? What's gonna happen? We don't fit. Oh god! It was all a ruse! We can't actually go because we don't fit. Oh, there's a door. To the city wall, I guess? Question mark? Oh. Nothing to see here. Let's take him out. Come on. We don't want to hear him. Hopefully he doesn't hear us walking, but... We're gaining on him. Come on, a little closer. A little closer. Take him out. Yeah! Come on, there's gotta be some sound. Like strangling a dude out. Like, you don't even hear him, like, gurgle, no neck snap, nothing? Really? Not even a thud when he hits the ground? Tyler, I think you're missing the point. You want to hear a poor man get murdered? Well, we don't know that he's dead. He might be sleeping peacefully. I mean, he would be dead if we threw him over the side. I mean, there'd be no evidence if we did that. Gun! Huck him over the side! Oh, okay, so this is our way up, is it? Maybe? Is there a lever? Or something? Perhaps? Oh, there's a bell. Okay. Man, that's gonna be kinda noisy, don't you think?
From what I've learned traveling on cloud ships, this is a ship's bell. They use this to signal the crew when a load of cargo's ready to be hoisted up.
Yeah, but won't they be waiting for us at the top? I guess we'll find out. Let's hide in the, like...
Do not leave without me!
What?
Quick, pull me up!
I could use his help on this mission.
Fuck it.
Take
Let's
my
take
hand.
him.
Hold on.
We leave him behind, he might get captured, and two, we need to make him our friend. Somehow.
Why did you pull me up?
You begged me to.
You're infuriating.
Because I pulled you up.
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well, aside from that...
I will make you my friend yet. Mr. Lico. I know his name now, I just don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Look at that, that's pretty cool. I want one of those. Can I buy one? I'll order it off the internet. I have my own sky ship. Buy it today, only $19.99. 57 easy installments. There is nothing easy about what you just said. Oh, it'll be fine. Oh, Book 3, Dreamfall Chapters, Realms. All your decisions have been recorded for Book 4. The actions and decisions you have made in Book 3 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered, and they will decide how your journey continues in Book 4. The summary of a few of the choices you have made, and the consequences they may have in the future. Alright. Kian Alvane. I've opened up to others about my personal life. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I'm also not comfortable with letting others get too close. And my words can be used against me. Man, don't I know I can relate. Some people may address me and treat me differently because of what I've revealed of myself. That's on them and not me. 96.7% made this choice. So most people. I returned the mechanic's tools. He will never know what happened, and he will not be punished. Oh yeah. See, I almost forgot to do that. So he will not be punished. Okay, so the mechanic guy, if we hadn't, he would have been maybe taken out. Ugh. Your actions will not go unnoticed. 56% made this choice. Yeah, it'd be an easy thing to overlook. I drugged the rat with cheese and evensong. Even cheese. That's clever. Perhaps I could have procured that hairy ground crawler in some other way? Question mark? Wait, really? Wait, I drugged the rat with cheese and evensong. Even cheese. Perhaps I could have procured that hairy ground crawler in some other way. Oh, so there was another option. I didn't know. Well, fuck, now I feel bad. I fucking turned him into rat paste. Damn. Your rat catching skills will matter little in the grand scheme of things. 53.4% made this choice. Oh, fuck. So, like, it was 50-50. I wonder what the other option was. Maya, something Castillo. I threw my dreamer at the man in the suit. He was distracted. He got shot, but he still saved my life. Who was he? Why was he helping me? That's a good question. You will learn the consequences of your choice in Book 5. 35.9% made this choice. So, other people wouldn't have done that? Makes me kind of surprised. I mean, if you're about to get attacked by some shady-looking dude that's been following you and stalking you, wouldn't you be a little defensive? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I feel bad about him getting shot, though. Shitbot sacrificed himself to save me. Maybe he wasn't so bad after all. From now on, in my heart, he's no longer Shitbot. He's Awesomebot. The feels. All the feels. 78.6 made this choice. I mean, so there's another option than him getting sacrificed? Maybe if I had taken my time, there was like a more smart way of getting out without getting caught? Shit. Barudi's data is still with Reza in Iceland. Was it right of me to give it to Sully? And when will the Hand be able to publish the story? At least Barudi's doing okay, even though I betrayed his trust. I'm still not sure if I'm okay with Barudi, because, I mean, he seems like a great dude. But, at the same time, he's like, yeah, things need to be taken care of. I'm gonna disappear now. Like, why? Why would us putting that out there worry him that much unless he has his hands somewhere in it? Makes you wonder. Your actions continue to have consequences. 75.6 made this choice. When you say consequences, though, is that good or bad consequences? It makes it sound bad, but I don't know. At the Rooster and Kitten, I ordered a sparkly drink. That was a rookie mistake. Your choice will probably have no consequences whatsoever. After all, what did you expect? 16.9% made this choice. Yeah, picking a sparkly drink back in Renaissance time probably wouldn't have worked, but man, at the time it sounded good. I like soda. I like things with fizz to them. Kian Alvane. I couldn't just leave Liko behind. He will prove useful to the mission, and maybe we'll grow closer and stronger as a team. You know, the way I figure it is, at the end of the day, he's going to try to murder us either way. And although we didn't agree with him coming, he decided to come anyways. It seems like he respects us for the choice because he realizes we could have literally dropped him or not helped him. And we were like, alright, fine. And he's like, I hate you. Why? Because you give me no reason to hate you. It's like, I think you're contradicting yourself. Shut up! Your choice will have major ramifications in the next book. Ooh, major. Makes me wonder. Will he not make it? Maybe he dies? 73.5% made this choice. See, things with him I think aren't going to go well. Either he's going to hate us and something is going to go down really bad, or we trust him and then he's going to end up making us care about him and then he's going to die. Like, I don't know, I have this almost deja vu-like feeling about it. Deja vu, everyone, deja vu. Good job, Tyler. Good job. Alright, so where are we going to be spat out now? Back to Zoe, perhaps? Book 4, Dreamfall Chapters, Revelations. Chapter 9, Journeys. Reap Moon's greetings. Oh yeah, Zoe technically is in this world, but she got taken away by the Resistance, so she's gonna be around when Alvani is gone, by the sounds of it. She should be meeting up with Goat Lady soon, which, God, I can never remember people's names when it matters. I want to go to their festival, Reap Moon and whatnot. Hey, there's my crow
Zoe?
buddy.
Zoe?
Getting high on Evensong.
Zoe?
Aw, he probably thinks we ditched him. We've gotten captured, man. We'll be back for you, though, I promise.
Zoe?
Aw. Sorry. Aw. Don't worry, bud. We're not gonna leave you alone. We'll be back. I think.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Jarl's name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Interesting that he trusts the bird more than he trusts Zoe. Yep, the talking magical bird. You can't possibly be a Zadi. Well, I guess that's true unless we're a sorcerer. Maybe we're an actual person. Maybe it's not really a bird. So our buddy, Mr. Crow, or Mr. Raven, I always forget which one he is. I think he's a crow. Is off to rescue us, it seems. He's like, Zoe, no, you've left me. No, we were kidnapped, I'm afraid. But at least he knows now. Question is, how is he supposed to get to us? I don't imagine you can open doors, Mr. Crowfriend. I feel Zoe's gonna be tied up here or something. Oh. Mr. Crowfriend! Hopefully they don't hurt you.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? I'll keep it simple. I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands, And up Nexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So, where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... oh, he's such a... Oh. Hey, your hair, it's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What? Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian. Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Oh, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vinar, Abnaxis, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxis of the Vinar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Ugh, sorry.
Ennu is as giddy as a kid at Christmas. New character unlocked. Is that so? Goals updated. Find Crow and talk to him. Well, that's when I saw him. He went like this way, I think.
There he is. I should go talk to Crow. I can't believe he didn't know about April.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
Aww.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that.
No, actually, I completely understand.
I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things. I witnessed the whole thing, but should I tell Crow that?
You know, if it were me asking the question, I would want to know. And, you know, I think it's up to him to decide, and he clearly wants to know, so... that sucks.
I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, you know, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Let's hope
Good.
not.
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Alright. Fair enough, bud. Maybe you can be our birdie companion now. You hang out on our shoulder, ride around on our hood or something. Oh, our hood doesn't have the ears anymore. Aw. I mean, it's still a styling outfit. You can't lie. I mean, look at that. Damn. I like that outfit, though. I mean, truthfully, I mean, Renaissance gear could be making a comeback with styles like that. I mean, come on. Alright, let's see. So we found Crow. Now what? Meet Ennu in the library. Oh, okay. I think I actually remember where that was. If we go out here, and then down the, like, corridor where the, different rooms are, where, like, Kian was originally. Wow, it's kind of gloomy looking in here. It was, like, at the end of the hallway, if I recall. Actually, I stumbled into that area. I was thinking it was something that was going to be useful, but, oh, who are you?
What's he doing? He looks nervous. Should I interfere or wait until he's done? That's the guy who put a bag over my head.
I say we interrupt him.
Hey.
God, you gave me a fright. I was just... I mean, I'm not... Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
He looks guilty. What's going on here?
Sounds guilty too.
This doesn't look right, but I probably shouldn't be snooping. He looks
No.
guilty.
Is this your room?
Well, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for, it's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Benrima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
I just realized something. You mentioned Keon. Like, oh, well, Keon's gone now. I'm just in his room. Why are you snooping through his room all suspicious-like and nervous? And also, if I recall, because we listened to his whole story, it's Keon, supposedly, that arrested her or something when he was still under the Azadi, like, I don't know how you want to put it, but basically when he was with the Azadi, maybe he's doing something shady? Are you the spy? The one that we were supposed to point out in the crowd? Maybe it was you? Interesting. Can't talk to you anymore, but he's not leaving. What are you doing in here? There's books. 2 bottles. Or books. Well, we know that you've been in here. We have the information now. We can kind of see that you're kind of shady. Let's keep an eye on you. You're up to something. Probably not going to do anything now, but that's interesting.
There are fewer rebels than I thought. Having seen what they're up against, I'm worried.
Yeah, it's one of those creatures.
One of those big cow turtle things I saw back in town. One thing's for sure, I'm never, ever riding one.
Why not? They look cute. Kind of interesting. You said they were soft, supposedly. Okay, library. Yeah, right where I remember it. Cool. Actually remembered something.
Equipment-wise, the Azadi are definitely winning, but righteousness counts for a lot. So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library.
Used to be? I mean, it's technically still, isn't it? Let's go find Inu. Is that Inu?
Naxos, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
Enu's really weird and very sweet,
books,
and I
please
like
don't
her
kill
a
me
lot.
Right? Weird in a good way. So we can either
On
do this,
abscesses.
or we can talk.
Nope,
Let's
that's a
just do
different
this.
type of ab.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
Turtle Mountains. Believed to be the petrified remnants of... I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Bad
There
library.
must be something here. She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question.
Yeah, we should.
There must be something here. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Yes, I completely agree. She doesn't really care about introductions. Let's just say Inu.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
She's so
She
interested.
seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
God, she is
There
like
must be something here.
spazzing out.
So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated,
Or?
or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
But then there was that guy doing some weird shady shit in Alvane's room.
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Sorry about that. Disregard him. Not important. There must be something in this life.
Wait a minute, he mentioned
I'm not giving
Abnaxis.
up. I'm gonna keep digging until I find something.
Blind Bob. Thought he was the general or whatever from earlier.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less sense the more I think about it.
He was pretending so people would feel bad for him? Question mark?
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
You stole his pants. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Mercuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Mercuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Didn't he just mention Obnaxus? Or was that my imagination?
He did, but let's click the general
General?
one first.
Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
Didn't he just mention Obnaxus? Oh, it's a long shot, but didn't he? Do you know someone called Obnaxus?
Obnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Obnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Obnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know,
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Obnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Mercurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I see.
it's a long shot, but have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry, purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
What the fuck?
I'm sure he said key. And where there's a key...
You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the Abode back then. Abnaxus's Abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Ah, also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Interesting. So that house that was like a tree that we saw is protected by magic, so nobody can change it, move, etc. But at the same time is Abnaxus's abode. Interesting. And you were talking / yelling at one of these guys.
I hope Enu finds a clue in one of these books.
It was, I think, that guy or the other guy. Still hasn't found anything by the looks of it.
Part of me wishes I had time to stay here and read and learn more about this strange world.
Yeah, I'm sure Enu would be okay with that. She wants to learn more about you.
So many books. Which makes sense.
Alright, guys, this is where we're gonna leave it. What could Enu possibly have to ramble about now? Are we gonna be best friends? Are we gonna have a slumber party? Are we going to go out on a night on the town? Perhaps we'll sneak into the tree together. But you know what? You're gonna have to find out on another exciting edition of Dreamfall Chapters. Tyler, don't you dare. Bye!
From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to disguise. The simple thought I recognize. Can't you see their beauty?